Hello, dear ones. I am Zajil, the bird that roams the seas and mountains, carrying stories to tell you. Our story today is about the brave adventurer Sindebad and his loyal companions. One stormy day, Sindebad's ship was making its way through the choppy waves. Sindebad was the fearless, adventurous leader. Alongside him was the wise Jumana, known for her good management. Karar was the brave fighter, and Mazen was the cook who did more than just cook, but also solve problems. Saad and Ali, the skilled sailors, relied on their seafaring experience. Zainuddin, the old gunsmith who spent his life making the most powerful weapons, and Swad, the expert in astronomy and meteorology who was unmatched in knowing directions. And finally, Ahmed, the brave translator who knew countless languages. While the ship was crossing the ocean in a cloudy weather, a violent storm appeared. High waves began to hit the ship from every side, which made everyone on alert. Sindebad ordered everyone to be steady and work hard, while Suad was watching the situation, trying to find a way out in the middle of the storm. After the storm was over, Sindebad gathered his friends to thank them for their bravery in facing the storm, and everyone began to tell how he had dealt with the situation. But while they were talking, the waves rose again, and the features of a huge sea monster appeared on the horizon. Sindebad ordered everyone to prepare for maneuvering and to try to escape from the monster to avoid danger, and to move the ship away so that it would not be affected by the monster's attack. But the monster attacked the ship and tried to destroy it, so Sindebad confronted him, which angered the monster. He attacked again, and the result was that Sindebad fell into the sea. He tried to swim towards the monster, who suddenly stopped as if something had stopped him. Without the monster noticing, Sindebad dived into the sea and swam towards the monster and climbed onto its back. But he noticed that there was a huge net wrapped around the monster's tail, so he thought that it was the reason for the monster's anger and that it was causing him severe pain, so he decided to help him. The friends moved away from the monster on the ship in an attempt to help Sinbad save the monster and free him from the net, which led to the monster calming down and remaining still, which helped Sindebad cut the ropes of the twisted net despite the difficulty of the matter, but in the end he succeeded in doing so. After Sindebad jumped into the sea in an attempt to swim back to the ship, the monster noticed him and realized that Sindebad had saved him from the net and that he had gotten rid of what was bothering him and hindering his movement. So he carried Sindebad and returned him to the ship and let out a scream as if he was thanking Sindebad and his companions. Here, Sindebad said to his companions, "We must repair the ship from the damage it has sustained. There is an Indian port nearby. We will dock there, repair the ship, and buy some provisions, God willing." So they sailed toward the port. On the way to the port, Sindebad divided the tasks among everyone so that they could accomplish the mission quickly. So Saad, Jumana, and Karar were to buy provisions from the market near the port, while the rest repaired the ship from the damage it had sustained. The friends arrived safely, and the ship docked at the port, the ship that Sindebad named Jumana after his wise wife Jumana, who always accompanied him on his adventures. And of course, this mission was one of them. Jumana went to the port with her brother Karar and his wife Swad to take supplies from the market. The market was beautiful and contained a lot of goods, and sailors and travelers used to buy their goods from there, which made trade flourish here. Jumana entered a shop and bought a large quantity of rice, wheat flour, and some other things, while Karar was buying some spices and Swad was buying some things that the ship needed for treatments and some medicines. And suddenly she saw a gang kidnapping Jumana. What happened to Jumana? Who kidnapped her? What will Sindebad do to save his wife Jumana? This is what we will know in the next episode of the story of Sindebad and the Enchanted Treasure. I will meet you in the next episode, my friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the bell button to receive my new content. I am your friend Zayajil. Goodbye.